What's up, guys? So in this video, I just kind of want to give a breakdown of where I'm at in the business and stuff. The so I've kind of went from when I first started this business, I was doing books, going to like Goodwills, thrift stores, garage sales, all that, grabbing books and then reselling them like that. And then I found the world of traditional OA, and then I went to that for a while, for a little bit over a year. And then after struggling with profits for a long time, I went back to books, but I did go back to like how I was originally doing it. But then I found a way to do like online arbitrage books and stuff, and so that's what I've been doing for the last probably 4 months since September. So let's see, it's that September, October, November, December. So 3 months. Last 3 months, I've been doing that, and it's honestly been the best thing I've done so far. The online book arbitrage. It it's more efficient than going to like good garage sales and Goodwills and stuff and just scanning books. And the profit is so much better than traditional OA. So I've been whoops, my bad. Anyways, I've been kind of going back and forth with this online arbitrage business because whenever it comes to traditional OA products, the margins are so low that I've been struggling to get a good traction going. Because as soon as I do have something make me 10% margins, which is decent, um, I have something that takes that away. Something I sell just takes that what I just made away. So I've been pretty stagnant with the traditional OA, but the book OA has been taking my profits and skyrocketing them, and it's something I think that I'm gonna just start focusing on a little bit more than anything else. The reason I'm kind of feeling this way now is because I purchased um, like 120 of this blood pressure checker deal that I have that I've vetted for 6 months now, maybe a little bit over 6 months now. And I've every time I send it in, I can't even keep it in stock. I'll sell the most I've sold is like 40 some in a month, and I went out of stock. So this time I bought like 120 of them, thinking, and my thought process was, well, I gotta find what my monthly, unit is for this product. So I'm gonna buy more than I think that I can sell in a month, and then see where I'm at, and then try to, from then on out, buy the monthly, amount. Well, as soon as it checked in, I've got two FBM sellers on the listing, tanking the price, and they're the ones winning the buy box right now. So I'm having to cut my profits down on this, even though for 6 months now I've been making, I want to say it was like 27, 28% ROI, like 12% margins or something like that. But really, the big thing was is I was making like $10, $11, $12, depending on what I sold it at, of profit each time I sold this. So it was like, man, this is great. Um, but I'm like, I hate being, subject to the flow of the market. I hate like not knowing like this should be like a sure deal. Like, what I'm saying, it should be like this is it, but you always run the risk of someone finding it and at a better price than you and taking it. These probably are wholesalers. I'm just, and I can't compete with a whole whenever they're wholesaling it. Um, so I I don't know. It just been thinking about continue doing the books because the books have been amazing. The only issue with books, I know, like right now, it's December 13th. I'm doing great. Sales are great. Everything's great. But in January, they'll still be good because textbooks will take over. But then February, March are the low months. Those 2 months, uh, I this happened 2 years ago because last year I was more in the traditional OA, so my book inventory wasn't up. But I know from experience that those months are low months for books, and so
Mhm.
you kind of need to supplement it with something to uh, to offset that. And my idea was to do like 90% books and inventory, and then like 10% traditional OA to offset those months. Um, but man, when it comes to this stuff, it's tough. So I've been looking into diversifying a little bit off of Amazon. Uh, there's so many different e-commerce businesses you can start out there. The one I'm looking at right now is Etsy. Looking at the being able to do the print on demand type of thing, which is pretty much drop shipping, but you're sending an order to someone who can prep it and ship it for you. So it's not really drop shipping, um, but I don't know. I'm looking into it. It's not solidified or anything yet. I'm trying to find every reason not to do it before I find every reason to do it. I think that's the best way to do it. That way you can kind of find, because there's always pros and cons to everything you do. There's pros and cons to Amazon. There's pros and cons to all the other e-commerce businesses, and it definitely seems like it's a tough one. But I won't do any videos of Etsy on this channel, but I'll probably start another one. Just follow them if I start it. Like I'm not like diving into it right away. But if I do, I'll start another channel to follow that journey, like I'm doing here. Um, but as far as the Amazon business goes, yesterday I was a tough day. I sold like seven flashlights to this one person, and as soon as they received it, they returned four of them, and that was like it's so tough. I think that took my profits down by like 100 some dollars. And then on top of that, I'm selling out of this. I have it right here. That's why I'm pointing over here. I'm selling out of this bike like elbow pad or knee pad actually, knee pad stuff that I bought way deep on, and the price tanked hard. Um, so I'm selling it all at a loss. So I sold three of them yesterday, which I lost $25 of profit on. It's tough. Um, I know that there's a way to do it, traditional way, but it just seems like you gotta keep buying until you find the products that are your bread and butters, and then keep going back to those, um, which I have found some decent bread and butters, which I think that this blood pressure checker thing will come back. I'm just nervous about it because I'm probably going to be not making as much money as I was before. Um, but I guess time will tell on that. Um, but man, this business, man, I guess any business, you go through ups and downs. Some days you're on top of the world. Like the day before yesterday, I was doing great, had great sales, feeling like, man, I know what I'm doing. And then yesterday, I'm like, man, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's how it goes. And it looks like I'm going to be ending the year with about 80 to 85,000 dollars in sales. Profit is way less because there was several months there where I went negative. Um, so yeah, it's this business is a ups and downs deal. And then on top of that, I brought my prep center back, which um, just to do the traditional OA products. And I think this time I'm just gonna get rid of it completely. The I just can't handle the expenses. My business can't handle the expenses that it occurs. Um, so that's another issue I'm needing to deal with. But I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.